Hello, friends. Welcome to episode 517 of the Juicebox Podcast. In August of 2006, our 2-year-old daughter, Arden, was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. Much like all of you, this took us completely by surprise. We didn't know anything about autoimmune issues, even though now with hindsight, we can see different ones in my wife's family. I'm adopted, of course, so I don't have any medical knowledge of things like that. But we were blindsided on vacation, at the beach, at a big family gathering. Our daughter was just wasting away and dying. And suddenly we knew what was happening. I don't think that our life has ever really been the same since then. It's much better in some ways, and there are obvious deficits. Anyway, I'll tell you a little more in a second, but remember while you're listening that nothing you hear on the Juicebox Podcast should be considered advice, medical or otherwise. Please always consult a physician before making any changes to your healthcare plan or becoming bold with insulin. This episode of the Juicebox Podcast is sponsored by the Dexcom G6 continuous glucose monitor. It is also sponsored by Omnipod, makers of the Omnipod Dash. You can find out more about the Dexcom and get started at dexcom.com/juicebox. Or to learn about the Omnipod Promise and see if you're eligible for a free 30-day trial of the Omnipod Dash, go to omnipod.com/juicebox. Before we get started, I want to remind you that Arden has just turned 17. That she's never been on a podcast before, and that I asked her before we started for one thing. I just said, please just be honest, be yourself. The goal here with this episode was for you to get to know Arden a little bit before we got started with a series where I'm going to talk to her about things that I'm hoping she'll do for herself and her health as she gets older and goes off to college. I didn't want you just to not know who she was, because Arden has a very sarcastic sense of humor. She's dry. She doesn't have a filter. I know some of you may have expectations of who Arden is, but by the time this is over, you'll know for sure. I hope you enjoy this episode. I really enjoyed sitting with my daughter and making it. I have to say that this podcast has afforded me a lot of wonderful things, and to sit down across from my daughter and talk like this is one of them. I hope you enjoy getting to know Arden. I really love talking to her. If I'm being honest, I don't think she gave a shit. But here we go. All right, we're recording now. Ask your question again.
No, that's not for this. Just keep going.
I'm going to answer you now.
No, I don't know. I don't want this used.
So if you want to curse, you can curse, and it gets beeped out later.
That's stupid. Why would I curse then?
People can still tell what you said.
Shit, motherfucker.
There you go, and I'll beep all that up. So the reason I don't have cursing on the podcast is because children listen.
No, they don't.
They do, and because it would preclude me from being in certain countries on iTunes. Okay. So those are the two reasons. Do you want to introduce yourself?
No. They all know who I am. We can proceed. You can drag it out, though, with the water, because I need hours.
All right, so first, let's be honest with people. Tell them why you're doing the podcast.
I need a parking spot at my school, and I have no community service hours.
And
I should get community service for being alive, but that's not enough. So I'm here.
Okay, so we went to your...
What?
We went to the school, and we asked them if being on the podcast would count, and they said yes.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, they said that's fine.
Yeah, that was very nice of them. They didn't have to do that.
Yeah, I mean, Cole didn't have to get community service for being related to me, but that happened.
So you're saying when Cole was in high school, he got some community service because his sister had diabetes?
Yeah, which seems, horrible, but whatever.
I think maybe his guidance counselor was just trying to help him out, don't you think?
Why are you talking to me like I'm 4?
I'm not talking to you like you're 4. This is going to be so strange. So 2 things. First of all, I've never interviewed somebody face to face before. So it's a little weird for me.
Okay, look at the wall. I don't know what you're doing here.
But of all the people in our family, you and I talk the most, though. Like, we're the chattiest of the 4.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
So, like, when we get in the car and we drive somewhere, we talk the whole time.
No. But, all right.
We talked last night. We took Sanjana home in the rain.
That was a, different scenario, but all right.
What scenario was it?
Breaking laws.
Oh, you're just driving through some flood water. It was fine. Okay. So, here's my plan for this. It's a very loose plan. We're going to get to know you in this one. Okay, around diabetes. And then we'll talk in future episodes. And you and I will be talking together about the idea of sort of transfer of power, like diabetes power, from me and mom to you, right? And that process. Okay?
Yep, sounds good.
Okay. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you to do this?
About a 3.
Okay.
Not at all.
That
was way higher than I'm actually thinking.
So let me ask you about that first then. Is this just something in general you wouldn't do? Like if someone else asked you to be on their podcast, you'd be like, I don't want to do that?
Yeah, I don't see the point in this.
You don't think anybody would be interested?
I have no knowledge about anything. I'm just a name.
So this is very interesting, okay? Because everyone who comes on this podcast, I'm seriously, everyone, later will say to me, hey, if you don't want to use that episode, I understand. I know we didn't talk about anything. But I've used every episode that I've ever recorded, with the exception of a couple, because of like other personal reasons for people. But the point is that everyone shares something that's really helpful to other people. So you might not know that you have some good information or something to share that'll be valuable, but you do. Okay?
Yep.
All right. So, first serious question. What's the earliest you remember having diabetes?
What the hell kind of question is that? I don't know.
What's your first memory of it?
I don't know.
Do you remember having it when you were 2?
I don't even remember. What?
I would think no. I'm just asking the question.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember yesterday. Like, I don't understand what type of question this is.
Do you remember when you were 5? Like, that's kindergarten. Do you remember having diabetes in kindergarten?
Yeah, I don't think about it like that.
I know. That's what we're trying to get to. I think that you consider diabetes in a much different way than a lot of people do. So that's what we're trying to get to, okay? You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All right. You're a combative witness here. You don't have to be combative. Just answer the questions. If you don't know, say I don't know. It's fine. Here's a question for you that we'll answer at the end of this episode. Try to think of, on this podcast, what word has most frequently came after the word Ardens. It's Ardens and then a second word. These two words are used most frequently together, one of them being your name.
Yeah, I know what it is.
What is it?
Period.
Oh, you got it that quickly?
Yeah, because I'm on it right now.
You have your period right now?
Yeah, you wouldn't ask me that if I didn't have my period right now.
Okay. All right. So let's not ask you about how far back you remember diabetes. Instead, let's talk about it the way you think about it. So in the course of a regular day, when's the first time you think about diabetes?
I don't. I don't think about it. Ever. Literally ever. I don't think about it.
If I asked you to do word association and I said Arden is, you would never say diabetic, right?
No.
But you know you have diabetes, obviously.
Yeah, no, I had no idea.
But you don't see yourself that way.
That's such a fucking weird question. No, I don't see myself that way.
So it's not a weird question because a lot of people do. Or more importantly, a lot of parents are afraid that that's how their kids are going to see them.
All right.
So did you know when you were a little kid and you would come home from school, the first thing I would say to you is, what's your blood sugar?
No, I have no idea.
You don't remember that?
No.
So that's a really impactful thing for me because it took me a little while, but I realized that I wasn't even looking at you. I was just worried about the diabetes. And so I consciously stopped myself from asking about it when you got home, even when there were times when I thought, that I thought your blood sugar might be low or that you could be in some sort of trouble or something like that, I would stop myself.
I'm sure I wasn't listening to a word you said when I got home.
See, I think this is important for people to hear because I had a lot of anxiety around it at the time. And you now are how old?
17.
And you have no memory of it whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't have a memory of a lot of stuff that happens, so.
Do you remember anything in your life? Like, I don't remember very far back in my life. I never have been able to.
Bits and pieces? I don't know.
Yeah. But you have a very good memory for, like, present day stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it's tests and quizzes. Then no.
Because, like, you'll get up in the morning and have had, like, a really weird dream or something. And you'll tell me about it in really, like, specific detail.
Yeah, that's probably a psychological thing.
Like an issue?
I'm just, I don't have any problems like that. Yet.
Yeah. You seem like you're going to be okay so far.
Oh my God, it's only been 9 minutes.
It's only
Jesus
been
Christ. I'm like looking at this timer.
Don't watch that. We're just talking. Trust me, it takes people 15 minutes just to relax. Okay. So, but back to my original question. So when's the first time you'd think about insulin or diabetes? Or do you not even think of it as diabetes? You just think of it as I'm going to eat?
Yeah, I don't think diabetes.
Okay.
Yeah.
How frequently do you think you use the word?
Literally, never.
Yeah, I don't think I do either. Like outside of this podcast, I don't think I say diabetes in my personal life.
Yeah, it's such a long word.
They could have named it something better, don't you think?
The beats.
Is that what you would call it?
No.
No?
But, wait.
What?
If you're diabetic and you have a fat ass, you're a diabetes. That's what Liv tells me.
Your friend tells you?
That if I ever, get thick, I'm a diabetes.
Oh, okay.
In the winter, like when you put on weight.
Like a bear, you're going to go into a cave and hibernate for a while?
Everyone gets bigger in the winter, Dad.
Okay. So you brought up your friends. You brought up Liv. How much do your friends know about it, do you think?
I don't know. Nothing. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. I could not tell you. I don't even know if they know I'm diabetic.
I know that they don't appear to have any even general knowledge about it.
Yeah.
So I think parents listening would then wonder how that happens because their concern is that other people might see their children as only like a person with diabetes. But you have a close group of friends and they don't even understand anything about it, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever said to them, like, this is my Gvoke HypoPen, this is how it works?
I don't even know what that means.
So you
I have no idea what the hell that is.
Okay, so you're carrying glucagon?
Yeah, it's in my purse.
Right.
Yeah, I throw it purse to purse.
But you don't know what it's called.
It's the thing in the package, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't even know how to use that.
Okay. Well, now's a good time to
They're
check.
not going to think you're a great dad outside of this.
Well, it's a HypoPen. It's this.
All right, you don't need to teach me right now.
No, wait.
I'm fine.
But in front of everybody, this is important. You know I've showed this to you, right?
Yeah, I just have no recollection of how to use it.
Okay.
Because I won't get in that situation.
Well, this is super... You don't think it'll ever come up?
No.
You don't think you could have like a mistake or a problem or something that could happen?
No, I'm completely fine.
You're completely fine.
Yeah.
So
I've gotten to 20 before and, strong brain I have. I can keep myself awake.
Your brain holds up at 20.
Yeah, I'm like,
Okay. So, but seriously, for people listening, I've showed this to you.
Yeah.
You take the cap off.
I'm aware you've showed that to me.
Okay. But you didn't remember it?
No.
So this is, I'm very glad you were honest, okay? I seriously am, because I think that's could be one of those things that people right now are like, oh my God, you mean my kid might not remember this? I explained this to them. It's super important.
If your kid is older than 15, when they walk out the door, they're not listening to you. Just so you're aware. I went on my first drive after I got my license. My mom's screaming stuff in my ear, and I was like, yeah, that sounds good. Okay.
You don't know what she was saying.
Yeah, I was out the door. I don't even know what she was talking about. She told me not to drive into a tornado, and I was like, no.
So it's interesting because mom doesn't want you to die, generalized. She's just like, don't crash into anything. That's her worry. And I really am more concerned that what's the only thing I said to you when you left?
Check your blood sugar.
Yeah, and make sure you're...
Yeah, I always do that.
Yeah, and make sure your Dexcom's not silenced, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's connected to the car. It's not. It's going to blast at me. So.
Does it beep really loud when it's on CarPlay?
No, that was a lie. But I do see the notification come up.
So,
it makes no sound at all.
wait, is it because your phone is muted?
No, my phone's not muted.
Well, it must be because... So this is another interesting thing that we go through all the time. You kids, in general, you don't like your phones to make notification sounds.
Yeah, because of school.
Right. But then it stops the Dexcom from making notification sounds, too.
It was making them all day in Buffalo Wild Wings.
In Buffalo Wild Wings,
Yeah,
it was beeping?
it was like, "Ah," so loud.
So I think it's important for it to, especially while you're driving.
Yeah, I'll check it. I mean, I'm not supposed to go on my phone while I drive, but like, I check it.
Okay. So you understand, but you understand why though, right?
Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm being like interrogated.
We're just talking, really.
Okay.
All right. It's not an
Making
interrogation.
weird eye contact with me.
There's a lot of eye contact.
Yeah.
Actually. It's weird. All right. Let me drink some water. Do you want to sing?
No.
You have such a pretty singing voice, though.
Okay.
Okay. So you don't really identify at all with diabetes, but you're not embarrassed that you have it. Friends, you can get a free 30-day trial of the Omnipod Dash, if you're eligible, by going to omnipod.com/juicebox. Omnipod would like to make you a promise also, that there is no need to wait for the next big thing. Because with the Omnipod promise, you can upgrade to Omnipod's latest technologies for no additional cost as soon as they're available to you and covered by insurance. Terms and conditions apply. But I think you hear what I'm saying. Find out all the details at omnipod.com/juicebox. While you're there, check out the Omnipod. Tubeless insulin pumping is way cool. The Omnipod, even though I'm not sure where we're at in the episode right now, the Omnipod, or Omnipod, I guess, as Arden must have heard about it when she was younger, is it's been a friend to us. My daughter's been wearing it since she was 4 years old. You're hearing her today, having just turned 17. That is a long time with the Omnipod, and it has been nothing but a friend this whole time. Omnipod.com/juicebox. Tubeless insulin pumping. Wear it out so everybody can see it, or hide it under your clothing. Doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do, the Omnipod is there for you. You might also want to look into the Dexcom G6 continuous glucose monitor. Why? Well, seeing which way your blood sugar is moving is super important. And I guess if you're ever going to have a kid one day like mine, you're going to want them to be able to see their blood sugar right on their cell phone. As a matter of fact, not only can Arden see her blood sugar on her Dexcom app, but so can my wife, myself, and up to 10 followers on our phones. These could be Androids or iPhones. It's pretty amazing. Up to the minute alerts, seeing your blood sugar in real time, what direction it's moving, how fast it's moving in that direction, and what number it is. Knowing your blood sugar is 85, if you're testing with your, with a meter, even a great meter like the Contour X1 still just tells you that right now your blood sugar is 85. You have no idea if it's going to be 80 in a couple of minutes or 110 in a couple of minutes because there's no directional arrows. But a Dexcom CGM will show you just that. Dexcom.com/juicebox. Learn more today or get started. If you can't remember these links, but you should be able to by now, Dexcom.com/juicebox, Omnipod.com/juicebox. If you can't remember them, go to Juiceboxpodcast.com and click right there. I have links right there. They're also in the show notes of your podcast players. It's time to get back to Arden. I don't want to give anything away, but she's going to say more things that are both funny and strange. And I think I still have a fair amount of beeping to do. Girl loves the curse.
I don't think about it like
At all.
Yeah, I don't care.
Like if somebody at school said,
no one at school says anything.
right. But if they did, you'd have no trouble being like, yeah, I have diabetes.
Yeah. No one, I can say that, like, I'm aware people at my school are intimidated by me. So I've been told. So no one really approaches me. And if they do, I'm actually a very nice person.
You're a very nice person.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should probably be given a medal for that. But, you know.
Why would these people think you're not approachable?
At my school?
Yeah.
I'm very quiet.
You're quiet.
Yeah, I don't, you know.
Like
I don't talk
serial
unless
killer
I need to talk. When class is over, my headphones are in and I'm out the door.
Okay. Are you like serial killer quiet? Do you think they don't talk to you because they're afraid of you?
No. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's good.
Okay. But hypothetically, if someone came up to you in school and was like, mocked you or tried to make fun of you.
I cannot see that happening.
Okay.
I'm taller than half of the guys at my school. No one's doing that to me.
I see. What if a 9-foot person came in? Would you just be like, yeah, I have diabetes, leave me alone? I don't care what you think?
I would walk past them.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't say anything.
Okay.
Mock me.
Do you think, yeah, like what if somebody tried, so there was a woman on here once who shared with me that during the AIDS epidemic, she was younger and like her friend, like there were kids at school that would call her like Dia AIDS or something like that, like try to come at her about diabetes through like the AIDS thing. But like if that happened, would you not be upset?
I think it's kind of funny.
You would think it was kind of funny.
I mean, like, diet, AIDS. That's horrible. Get a new name.
I know, I thought so. I forget exactly what she said, but when she told me, I did think that's like such a bad thing. Like, who came up with that? All right, so do you know you're laid back?
What?
Are you aware that you're a laid back person?
I don't know. I think there's crazy people in the world and there's not crazy people in the world, and I don't think I'm crazy.
You just think you're not a crazy person?
Yeah.
Okay. But you don't see that in general that your attitude is relaxed?
No. I feel normal.
Well, yeah, you're you.
Yeah.
Here's a different way to think of it. When you look at me and you look at mom, do you see that your personality might be more like mine than like mom's?
No.
You don't think of it that way?
No. I think I work more like mom.
You work like mom?
Yeah.
What about your sense of humor?
I'm my own person, Dad.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You don't want to identify with me at all in this conversation?
I don't know. As you get older, I don't really want to say that my sense of humor is like yours because it's getting worse.
So you think my sense of humor is getting worse?
Yeah, I think ranking in the family, I'm now above you.
You're above me in the sense of humor department.
I think me and the dogs are above you. Only one of the dogs, actually.
But mom and Cole are nowhere near us.
Yeah. Wow. It's like you guys never want them on this. Ever. My mom would put her gas station voice on.
She'd be super sweet.
Hi, everyone.
She'd be really sweet and nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And then we'd finish and she'd be like, oh my God, it's people.
She wouldn't say that.
No,
she really wouldn't.
No, she'd be talking about you.
About me. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, great. Very nice.
By people, I mean you. You're going to have a lot of bleeping to do on this. It just kind of comes out of me.
I understand.
Yeah.
I can see you getting more relaxed. So that's good.
Okay.
All right. Well, so I find what you're talking about interesting because I've spoken to so many people who don't feel this way. And yet I think that you are tackling it from a common sense approach as far as I can tell. I don't see why you should identify yourself as a problem or an issue or a size or a height or a hair color or anything like that. So
Hair color.
yeah. Like if somebody's, your hair changes color sometimes.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But you know what I mean? Like, I don't think that, I mean, if somebody called you Blondie and you had blonde hair, I don't know how you could get your feelings hurt by that. Like, so I don't understand. So I'm with you. I don't understand either. But I do know that there are plenty of people who feel that way and it's very real for them and it's an issue for them. So I was just wondering about you. So people listening might assume that because you were diagnosed so early in your life, that you really don't have any knowledge of not having diabetes.
I could not tell you. I literally have no knowledge of anything. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Like, I just don't think about life like that.
Yeah.
At all.
Okay. No, I understand.
Not one bit.
I hear you. So, of the things that you do know, let me ask you this question. If I just disappeared, right? I just poofed off the planet.
Oh, wow.
Like Thanos.
That would look nice.
Boom, right? Like the snap happens and I'm gone. Mom's gone, I'm gone, but they keep sending the diabetes supplies to the house.
Is Cole gone?
Doesn't matter for this scenario.
I think it does.
You think you can take care of yourself okay?
Yeah, probably. I'll be fine.
Yeah. of thinking about going away to college, what parts of it?
Oh, the only part that I'm gonna f up is alarms when I'm sleeping. That's it. That's my only problem.
Okay.
I do not hear anything at all. And I have a problem if I do hear it, I just keep sleeping.
So even if you were to hear it.
Like last night, I was like mid-sleep and it was like, burr, 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 and I was like, oh, someone will get it.
Someone will get it?
Yeah, I didn't feel good. I went to bed.
Yeah. So your blood sugar was like too low last night for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear it beep in my room and then I hear it beep in your room and I think, whose turn is it? Dad's.
Have you ever once gotten up and done something?
Yeah.
You have?
Well, I haven't gotten up. I just haven't gone to sleep yet.
Okay, so if you think I'm asleep and you're still awake,
Yeah.
then you'll do something.
All last summer, like when we were like COVID, like we could not leave the house. I used to, Cole doesn't know this, but I used to like really late at night. I'd be up to like 3 a.m. and I was like binge watching the Percy Jackson movies. And I would text Cole, I'd be like, Cole, my blood sugar's so low. Please get me a drumstick and some Tostitos. Like I really don't feel good, this whole thing. And he'd like run downstairs and get them and my blood sugar was completely fine.
That's horrible.
Yeah, don't tell. I'm so glad he doesn't listen to this because I want to try that again.
No, don't do that.
Dad, come on.
You shouldn't do that.
Why?
I don't know. It seems mean.
Efficiency.
Efficiency for whom?
Me.
But to my original question, you'll handle
I mean, the first couple of times, it was low.
Right. Oh.
And then
you
after
noticed.
that, I was like, huh. Ooh, looks like it's working.
Okay. All right. So, but wrapped around that idea, I mean, you're thinking of going to college, right?
Yeah, if I can get in.
Yeah. So you're not thinking of going to college somewhere locally where you'll live here?
No.
So what are you going to do?
I don't understand what your question is. What am I going to do about what?
What are you going to do if your blood sugar gets like dangerously low?
Take care of it? I don't... this isn't a worry. Like, I don't understand what the big deal is about this.
It's interesting. So you don't remember...
Having a seizure? Is that what you're going to say?
No, but not... You've been using an algorithm for a while now that stops your blood sugar from getting super low. You don't remember...
I do remember what it was like without it.
Yeah?
We haven't had it that long.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I'll be fine.
Yeah?
Wait, are we still going to have it? Pause.
Well, so there's a good question, right? What if the loop just disappears?
That, it doesn't seem like it's going to happen.
Okay.
Why would that... What?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of reasons it could happen.
I think you're wrong about that.
It's just people on the internet making a thing.
Okay.
And it needs like other stuff to work. What if the companies stop making the stuff?
Is that company making money? They're not going to stop making that.
Okay, so you're not worried about losing the algorithm.
Yeah, everything. I'm such a mellow person. Whatever, go with the flow.
You'll be okay.
We'll be fine.
Do you know that I'm thinking that you should try the Omnipod 5 when it comes out?
I have no idea what that is.
Okay, so Omnipod's going to have their own algorithm that's going to come out. And I was thinking we should try that because that would take away the orange link.
Okay. I don't care.
So you just want it to work?
Yeah, I really don't care about any of this.
Okay.
Like all this, that like, if people who listen to this understand what they're doing and listen to this for like the knowledge of diabetes, I don't understand what you're doing.
You're not going to have
I
that
could
knowledge.
never do that.
Okay. Well, but what... So the question is then, do you realize... I forget in the moment, but do you realize that one day you're going to need to understand that?
How this works?
Yeah.
I think I understand this better than half of these people.
You don't even know any of these people.
I know I don't know them, but
But you're
you gotta listen for a reason.
No, some people just listen because they like the show.
I don't think that's true.
You believe that no one could possibly be listening to this because they enjoy it.
No.
Do you think they're just getting answers and that's it?
Yeah.
I think that's not right.
I think you're not right.
So let me tell you what they tell me, okay?
All right.
Is that there can be this loneliness that happens for some people, okay? There can be loneliness that happens where they don't know another person that has diabetes, like no one else. So if they have a problem or a fear or something like that, there's no one to talk to and no one to get answers from. So that this can actually serve as like a community for them here, because people come on and talk about their diabetes.
That's the last thing I want to talk about.
You don't want to talk about that, but that's fine if that's not what you want to talk about. But is it nice to think that if one day you did, that there'd be somewhere you could go to find people?
No, because I genuinely don't think I would ever do that in my entire life.
You don't think you'd want to talk to other people about
Like, you could all be really nice people. The last thing I want to talk to you about is diabetes.
Okay. So you just want to, if you met some of these people, you would just want to talk about something different.
Yeah, I am not a diabetic warrior like anyone else.
You
like,
don't think of yourself that way. Okay.
No.
So you don't. So listen. First of all, I find this very interesting. I know this about you, but I mean, we've never said it back and forth to each other. I mean, I was going to say proud, but I don't even think there's anything to be proud of. I think you're just acting like yourself. Like, I think this is how your personality adapts to this situation. I think if I had diabetes, I would react differently than you do, and just as everybody else would. But it's I don't know. It's very interesting because the algorithm, as an example, is not easy to get set up, which is one of the reasons why I would like you to go on Omnipod 5, and I'm hoping, I have my fingers crossed, that it's going to work well for you, because I don't think you're going to be the kind of person who's going to want to sit down and make an app and upload it on your phone for the rest of your life.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You do, though.
No, I don't. Make an app.
You have certainly sat here with me while we've put the Loop app onto your phone through that computer.
Yeah, I go to sleep on the ground. Like, I'm not part of that.
You just lay on the floor and wait your turn. So you're unaware.
I don't even know what wait your turn means. I don't know what I do to contribute to that. I think I put my passcode in. And I don't even know my passcode.
I'm trying to decide how people listening are feeling right now. If they're like, wow, my kid
they might hate me.
Well, they might. I don't think they're going to hate you. But so listen, if I had to guess, I think most adults with type 1 will hear you and think this is a very relaxed attitude that will take you a very long way with diabetes. And I think some of the parents might be thinking, wow, this is cool, to see that she's not burdened by it. That is probably their biggest worry, is that their kids are burdened. You know what I mean? Because some people really are. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, it's how, I mean, you're lucky that you don't have like an anxiety disorder, for instance, because you would feel completely different maybe. So.
Yeah, I can't, I don't know. I can't speak for them.
Like, no, of course not.
I have no idea.
No, I know. I understand. All right. Well.
They gave me 2 other disorders. I'm good.
What else you got going on over there?
A bunch of stuff. That's why Cole said to me, he goes, "You're not wearing your mask anymore?" And I was like, I'm vaccinated, and the chances that I get COVID vaccinated with 3 other autoimmune diseases, I was like, I don't believe in God, but like, he's not doing that to me.
you think that you've had your share of tough luck and nothing else could happen?
Yeah.
That's not how COVID works, right?
No, I'm aware of that. I'm not an idiot, but I am vaccinated.
Okay.
You should all get vaccinated.
So you're vaccinated. And you have...
I feel like one of those celebrities that they like pay to like be like, go get vaccinated.
I don't think they pay them.
They most definitely pay those people.
So what else do you have? Hypothyroidism.
Yeah.
And what else? You said 3 things.
Yeah, I do. I don't even know. I have something else and I don't know what it is. Oh, iron deficiency.
Well, no, but we think that's not that.
I don't even know what's wrong with me.
Right.
Yeah.
It's because it's so much. It's so much. It's hard to keep up with.
A lot of blood comes out of me.
Yeah. So I think what we've kind of landed on for you is that your iron was getting very low because your period was really.
Why are you giggling?
It's because I say Arden's period a lot. I've never said it in front of you before.
Yes, you have.
Not while someone else was. Well, not
no
while
one's listening to us right now.
All right, so fine.
That's future then.
Okay, so so I guess people will know this anyway, but you were bleeding for like a really long time every month.
Yeah, I still bleed,
but
that doesn't stop.
But not for 11 or 12 days at a time anymore.
No, yeah, I forgot to take birth control, by the way. Whoopsies.
You forgot it today?
Yeah. Oh, 2 days. Yeah. Whoops. Whatever.
So Arden's taking like a low dose of birth control now, which regulated her periods and allowed your iron to come back up.
This is time for all the men to just skip the portion. Like, oh my God.
No, it's important because iron issues with people with type 1 are kind of common, as are like thyroid, celiac, stuff like that. So
I know like 100 people who have iron deficiency.
Do you really?
Liv has it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just told that if you stand up and you're like seeing whatever, you have iron deficiency. And that's like half of my grade, apparently.
So half of your grade stands up and gets woozy?
Or they're drug addicts. I don't really know.
You're not sure. They could be drug addicts.
I don't know.
So either their
I don't know what
iron,
kids this generation are doing.
you think either their iron is low or they're on the smack. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Whatever floats their boat.
Is heroin big in the high schools?
I actually don't know.
Yeah. It's good. You don't do any drugs?
I don't do any drugs. I'm drug free other than whatever type of insulin I take and all that.
This is super interesting. Do you know what your insulin's called?
No, I don't
Come
care.
on. No, but you have to know.
No,
because
you switch it on me and then you try to mess with my head.
But the one, so we tried Fiasp.
Yeah, I hate that.
You don't like because it burns.
Yeah.
But it works really well. Interesting.
I disagree.
Okay. What's the other one called?
I don't know.
Take your best guess.
I don't know.
I'll tell you it begins with an A.
Dad, I don't know.
You really don't know the brand
I
name of your...
genuinely have no idea what it's called.
All right. So your insulin's called Apidra.
I also wasn't aware that it was an Omnipod until like 2 years ago. I thought it was Omni.
You thought it was Omnipod?
Yeah. I don't care. Like, I'm not looking at the logo on it. Like, this is the last thing.
Yeah.
So apparently I've been telling everyone I'm wearing the wrong thing, but whatever.
You didn't know there was an N in it?
No, I had no idea. I thought it was OMI. I don't even know what Omni means.
I think Omni means one.
Yeah, well, they don't teach us at school, so...
Okay. Do you know what version of the Dexcom you're using?
Nope.
Come on.
I don't know. I literally have no idea.
All right. G and then a number.
Okay, great. Does it matter?
Guess.
No.
Just pick a number.
No.
I want to see.
I don't want to be part of this.
Okay.
Whatever game we're playing,
It's not a game. I'm trying to find out what you know and what you don't know. So you have a Dexcom.
I don't seem to know anything.
You know more than you think. So you have a Dexcom G6. Okay.
Great. Yeah.
Use an
sounds great.
Omnipod.
Okay.
Insulin pump. Omnipod.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, I heard you say it once, and I was like, what the hell is he saying?
Oh, you thought I was saying it wrong.
I thought you were saying it wrong because you say a lot of things wrong, but like water is water, apparently.
Ready? Say water.
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 No.
Say it again.
Water.
Water.
No.
All right, I'm going to try to copy you this time. Go ahead.
Water.
Water. Did I do it?
Please don't do it.
Okay. It sounds wrong when I do it.
Everything sounds wrong.
Okay. Omnipod insulin pump. Dexcom G6. All right. The glucagon is called the Gvoke Hypo Pen.
I'm looking at the time. I think we talked about that like 20 something minutes ago. I have no recollection of that happening.
This is good for people to know. All right.
I don't know what. Yeah, I
your
have no
meter.
idea what that's called.
Do you know what your meter's called?
The meter.
It's called the meter?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not called anything. It's called hand me that. And if I need someone who doesn't know what it is, I'll be like, hand me, like the black thing.
Right.
I'll be like this. I'm like, no.
So that meter is super accurate. It's the best one you've ever had. But you don't know that, right?
Yeah.
That's
sure.
fine. I'm not judging you. I'm asking questions. All right, let's think of all the other stuff that you don't know. All right, tell people more stuff. Could you give yourself an injection with a needle if you had to?
I could.
Right.
I choose not to.
Yeah. You don't want to, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You're okay. You know how to put your Omnipod on, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you could put a Dexcom on?
I'm not flexible like that. I don't know if I can turn.
Because of where you put yours.
Yeah.
But if you put it somewhere where you could see, you would have no trouble doing it.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Yeah, probably.
You put one on me, right?
Did I? I don't know.
In the kitchen. Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I literally, when that stuff happens, I erase it from my memory. And then I'm off and I go watch television.
Okay. So being clear, like I'm trying to find are the things you do around diabetes more like wiping your butt? Like,
I have no idea what that means.
Like it's stuff you do during the day, but you don't think about it or retain it.
No, I think about it when I wipe my ass.
No, I don't mean like you're just stabbing around hoping to get to the ass part. I'm just saying like later, if I said to you, hey, did you wipe your butt today? You'd go, I don't know. Right?
I'd say, yeah, I think I wiped my ass.
So do you know that your pod's getting low on insulin right now?
Yeah, I do know that.
Okay. Why do you know that?
Because it popped up on the thing when I gave myself insulin.
Okay.
And you know what I did? Nothing. I just put it right back down.
Okay. Do you know how long a Dexcom lasts for?
A week, I think.
10 days.
Oh, yeah. Well, Close enough. Mm-hmm. Whatever. Who's counting?
Well, I am, because that's how we know when to put the new Dexcom on you.
Well, it'll just beep at you, like...
Yeah, I guess
that's how I know to put the new Dexcom on. Okay,
so let's say for a minute that it's important for you to have a deeper understanding of some of this stuff.
I disagree.
Because it is. That's what this conversation is going to be about. So I didn't know what you were going to say today. I had absolutely not one idea in the whole world. I really didn't even think about it. I didn't try to wonder. I just thought, I'll let you say whatever you're going to say. I didn't know you were going to malign all the sponsors at once, but that's fine.
I was going to what?
Malign.
What does that mean?
I didn't
Another word I don't know.
I don't know what that thing in my bag is. I just move it from purse to purse. I thought it was an Omnipod.
Yeah, okay, well, thanks for saving my life, but like, that's enough.
But as you're talking, I started to really feel like just let you say whatever you're going to say, first of all, which was always my intention, but that it might be really important for people to hear this, because I'm now wondering how many adults out there are like, I don't know what version of the Dexcom I'm using either, Scott. Like, I wonder how many people just have your feeling about it. And I don't not understand it. You don't even see diabetes as like a dire medical issue, right?
Yeah, I don't see a lot of stuff as a dire medical issue. You know what I saw as a medical issue? When Mom was thrown up in the car. That was a medical issue that needed to get away from me.
Do you want to tell people about that?
No, that was hard.
It's never been on the podcast before.
It was horrible. All I know is I was going 75 and a 25, and I still had my permit, and I almost shit myself. I was like, oh, God. That wasn't the worst part. The worst part was that she threw up she turned her head towards me. Like, that was the way to do it. I tried to put the window down. So she didn't like that.
So Cole and I were in Seattle.
Yeah.
And you texted me. It felt like it was like 2 a.m. my time. So,
it was 3 a.m. when she woke me up from my perfectly nice sleep, by the way.
Okay. So maybe it was more, so it was 3 a.m. here, so it was more like midnight where I was.
Yeah.
And you texted me and you said, I think I'm taking Mom to the hospital.
No, well, Mom texted you first. Listen, I didn't know we were going to the hospital till I was like up and in the car.
Okay.
I didn't know what was happening. I thought she was messing with me when she woke up, because she woke me up and Netflix was still on the TV. So I thought I'd fell asleep for like 15 minutes or something.
Okay.
And then she was like, we're going to the hospital. And I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, no, we're not. And then I looked at what time it was and I was like, oh, okay. All right. So then I just got my wisdom teeth out. So that was horrible. It tasted like throw up in my mouth. Mm-hmm. Like ugh, my God.
And you did not have a driver's license yet?
No, I did not.
And Mom was retching in pain. What was it? Kidney stone, right?
Was it kidney? I don't know.
Yeah.
It was a stone of some sort.
Yeah. She had a kidney stone, apparently, but she didn't know that at the time.
Yeah, I thought her appendix was about to burst.
That's what she was texting me.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, I'm in trouble. And I was like,
Yeah, it's really nice getting yelled at when you're trying to help someone.
Was she yelling at you?
Well, I was told to go over the speed limit, mm-hmm. which I did. And when we hit a bump, she was like, oh my God, what are you doing? And I was like, what?
So I think listen, it's hard for people to see themselves. I've interviewed a ton of people when I'm done talking to them and they're like, I don't think I said anything valuable. I'm thinking, how do you not realize how valuable what you just said was? And similarly here with you, I think that if you wake a lot of 16-year-olds at the time, right? You were 16, you're 17 now. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
A lot of 16-year-olds up out of a dead sleep in the middle of the night and yell, hey, you're driving me to the hospital. And then so here's the part, like you've been teasing along and we've been joking a lot and everything, but
I haven't been joking.
I know you have. When you left for the hospital, tell people what you brought with you.
Oh, well, first I got myself a toothbrush. That was actually the first thing I got, and some toothpaste. A charger. I got, oh God, I don't even know what I got. I was carrying a lot of stuff. I threw a toothbrush, toothpaste, charger, phone, all the things that keep you alive. Then I went downstairs and packed some insulin, pod, blah, 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 because I had no way of getting home legally. Does not mean I wouldn't have driven home illegally, but right. I had no way of getting home. So I brought all that.
So you brought all of your diabetes supplies with you?
Yeah.
And extra stuff in case you needed it?
I think I don't.
You brought insulin?
Yeah.
You brought pods?
Yeah.
Did you bring a Dexcom transmitter or sensor?
Probably.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't know. I don't know. I was home later that night asleep.
So then in a panic situation in the middle of the night, you pulled yourself together and remembered to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. And to make sure you didn't have bad wisdom teeth breath.
Yeah. She was still throwing up, and I was like, where's the bathroom? I need to brush my teeth.
You even brought a bag for the car for Mom to throw up in, right?
Oh, I brought 2, and she dropped the first one. So thank God I brought a second one. My God, that would have been horrible. Because I was not going to clean. I was going to make her clean that up. Get back out there. Go ahead.
So you thought to bring 2 bags because you thought she might throw up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't do throw up.
Right.
I will not be a nurse. Oh, also, if you are under the age of 18, just guilt trip nurses. So easy.
How did you get Mom help? Tell them.
Oh, no, I have diabetes and I have 2 dogs. My dad's not here. I don't know what to do. Oh my God. It's so easy. And then just, you're fine after that.
Because they wouldn't come in and help Mom, right? It was taking too long.
Yeah. You guys should probably fix the system.
I don't think the people listening are in charge of the system.
One of them's got to be a nurse.
You think one of these people made the Matrix or something?
I mean, maybe.
Wouldn't that be odd?
One of you's got to be like a billionaire. Oh, who is it? I'm coming for your son.
You think there's a billionaire listening?
Maybe. What? Well, I don't know how many people listen. At least a millionaire.
Okay.
There's a millionaire listening to this.
All right.
You're the one who can follow me on Instagram. The rest of you are getting declined.
Do you decline a lot of diabetes people who try to follow you on Instagram? I do.
If I don't, it's only because it says you follow my dad. If it does not say you follow my dad when it pops up, goodbye. You're gone.
Do you remember? But one of your very good friends you met because of diabetes.
I don't know how I met her.
I thought back then you told me she thought that you were me.
I don't actually know. I don't remember. All I know is that I have her. I know her. I don't remember how we got in touch with each other.
How long have you known each other?
I can check.
Okay, go look.
Oh my God. I can check on Snapchat. I have no idea how long I've known her. I added her, or she added me or something on Snapchat, February 25th, 2017.
That's like 4 years ago plus, maybe 4.5. But you met on Instagram. I feel like
it's been longer than that, though.
But it's because I think you met on Instagram. You haven't had Snapchat for as long as you've had Instagram, I don't think.
I don't know.
Do you want to say hi to her?
She doesn't listen to this.
How do you know?
I'm well aware she's not listening to this.
Okay.
I mean, I don't actually know, but I know her, and I don't think she's listening to this.
Just in case she's listening?
No, she's not.
Okay. You know a lot of people listen to this, right?
Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay.
Wasting your time. Go clean the dishes.
They can clean the dishes and listen to the podcast.
I don't think people are really great at multitasking. So
sure they are.
Not these people. I'm just kidding. I don't know most of you, but some of you gotta be bad at it.
What? You just think a general portion of the population can't multitask?
Oh, yeah, for sure, especially men.
All right.
No, I take it back. Women, too. Some girls are really stupid. You should probably edit all of this out.
You think I should just beep out anything you say that's controversial?
Yeah, like a minute straight. It's just and I'm not cursing. I just, pretty blunt.
So online, you're not. There's no identification around diabetes for you.
Yeah, no.
It's just because you have a very uncommon first name, probably, that people can find you.
Which apparently I don't. There's a girl who goes to a school near here who has my name, so follow her.
Do you know there's a girl, I think her mom listens, who has your first name and your last name and has diabetes? That's crazy, right?
Is she younger than me?
I think so.
So I copy her on my hands, trying to be like me.
Do you think she got diabetes on purpose?
Yeah, I see what's happening here.
Uh-huh. Well, no,
if one of you gets this juice box tattooed on you with my face on it, I'm coming to your house and I'm erasing it.
Well, we took your face off of it a long time ago when you asked. Do you remember asking?
Yeah, I don't want my face out there.
Yeah. Do you remember the thing you said to me?
No.
I don't want to look like a baby on the internet. That's what you told me.
That's very valid.
Mm-hmm. I didn't think it was invalid. As soon as you told me, I took care of it.
Well, kind of.
As fast as I could.
It was a drawing, but
I moved to a draw, and now it's gone. We don't use it for anything anymore.
Interesting.
It was a very nice picture of you when you were a baby.
I bet. There's a lot of nice pictures of me.
Oh, yeah? You're very photogenic?
No, not really.
Okay, so you're not identified online at all through that.
Wait, can you give me a minute? I need to crack my neck.
Go ahead. Why don't you get closer to the mic next time?
No. Okay, proceed.
Okay, you're very cracky.
Yeah, that's another problem I have.
We found out
That could result in early death.
it can result in early death.
I hope these people have a sense of humor.
Yeah, you're going to have to figure out that you're joking.
Yeah.
We did learn that your cortisol level was higher.
I have no idea what that means either.
Which is why you're taking magnesium now.
Yeah, sure.
So, you're telling me that you think that most kids have this level of understanding.
I don't know what they understand.
Yeah,
what am I, their mother?
You won't generalize.
You should all understand what your kids understand.
I'm sure they do.
Not my job.
But so it's funny. You're coming off about the way I expected. Like you're not surprising me at all. Which is partly why these next recordings are going to be like valuable, because we are actually going to talk about how to take care of you in the coming recordings. So it'll almost be like diabetes school. That'll be fun, right?
I don't know how we're going to do another one of these.
Another one. We're going to do a few more.
Oh, God. Actually, at least 3, because that'll get me up to 15 hours. So.
Well, whether you mean to or not, what you're doing is going to help people.
Yeah. I bet I have a very soothing voice.
You have a soothing voice?
No, I'm just kidding. It's very manly.
You think you have a manly voice?
I do. I have a very deep voice for a girl.
Get closer to the microphone and try to get deep.
No, I'm not get deep.
Yeah,
that sounds so wrong.
It doesn't.
No.
Just say something like with a really deep voice.
No. What? No. I don't want to be the next internet joke.
Think you're going to be an internet joke?
One of those people needs to know how to edit.
What is your favorite social media app? You don't really care?
No, I don't care. If you told me I had to delete all social media right now and never use it again, I'd be like, okay, that's whatever. That's fine.
Do you have friends that couldn't do that?
That couldn't do that?
Mm-hmm. Do you think they'd all be okay with it?
I think they'd all be fine without it.
You think you would be bored?
I'm bored with it. So, yeah.
Were you bored before COVID, or has...
Yeah, life is very boring in New Jersey. I see why it's a joke in movies to live here.
Well, what would you like to be doing?
I'd like to be in the city.
Doing what?
Making money.
Oh, so you want to be an adult. You want to get a job.
Oh, yeah. Let's get out of here.
You're going to get going.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with your money?
I think I'm just too intelligent for this town.
You think so? You're too bright for the people here?
Oh my God, especially the people who drive here. If the speed limit is 40, don't go 30. Like, come on, you live in Jersey.
You don't think that people basically drive the same everywhere?
No.
I do.
No.
I think in some places it's
Not
crazier.
at all. I had to merge today, and I was like, oh God.
But you were in New Jersey, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it was like, everyone's like a maniac.
Wait, have you not merged before?
No, I have. But every time I merge, I think, okay. I saw something online that was like, a lot of people were like, when I merge, I just close my eyes, which is, you probably shouldn't have your license, but I mean, I feel that way, but I don't close my eyes.
Oh, you said you went to Wild Wings?
Yeah.
Did you go to the one out on Route 1?
Yeah.
Oh, that is kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that. Yeah, I'm a very special driver.
You're a special driver?
Yeah.
We should get you a sticker that says that. Okay. Well,
Then I'll get bullied at school.
then you'll get bullied.
That's how you get bullied at school, everyone.
Tell people you're a special driver. They'll be like, hey.
Especially if you can't park your car. My God, imagine that.
Then they'll be all over you.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
You have another question for me?
Yeah, I think we're doing pretty well.
Who's next?
Do you have any questions for me?
Nope.
So that's what I wanted to tell you. So, someone online said, I'd like to hear Arden ask Scott questions. And I said, I don't think Arden thinks about me enough to have a question to ask
I
me.
could ask what's for dinner. And I bet the answer is I haven't thought about it yet. Or mashed potatoes and chicken. Which I don't want, by the way.
Yeah, you're not going to get that?
No.
You tell people that you had like a weird thing for a while where you couldn't eat meat?
I don't think they care about that.
Oh, I think people care about that a lot.
I don't know. Mom made hot dogs yesterday. I was like, oh, that's horrible.
So you're
the
still
smell like sent me to I couldn't do it.
You're still having a weird aversion to some meat?
Yeah.
We had to get you some low rent Chinese food the other day because
because it didn't actually taste like chicken.
Arden's like, I can eat this chicken because it doesn't taste like chicken.
Yeah.
But that just started happening a couple months ago, right?
Yeah. I've lost a couple pounds because of that.
Mm-hmm. You just can't, you have no taste for meat, right?
Yeah, it's horrible. It just tastes like disgusting.
And at the beginning of this, you weren't hungry at all for a little while.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm still really don't get that hungry.
You're not getting that hungry.
Yeah. Like when I went to eat today, I was like, I don't really, like if you told me like you can eat, but you don't have, I just probably wouldn't eat. Mm-hmm. But I mean, probably good, you know. Don't want to starve.
Yeah, you don't want to starve. Well,
I had some carrots.
So there's a great thing that you wouldn't know, right? If you weren't using an algorithm or if we didn't really know how to handle insulin, you couldn't go for long stretches of time like that without eating. You would have ended up having to eat. So there have been times where you've gotten up in the morning and said, I'm not hungry, and you haven't eaten until like 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah, intermittent fasting, everyone.
It is intermittent fasting.
Yeah, you lose a couple of pounds.
But not on purpose, really.
Yeah, no, that's not on purpose.
But you understand that keeping your blood sugar stable without eating is something that a lot of people aren't able to do, right?
All right. I don't know. I don't think about that.
You don't know that. Yeah. No, I know. That's interesting. So you have, if you ask me to step back and see this from a third party perspective.
I'm not asking you to do that, but go ahead.
I wasn't talking about you specifically. It was sort of like the royal we. Like, let's say now I was moving the conversation.
Okay, proceed, Dad. Go ahead, keep going.
You don't have to cut me off then if you don't want.
I'm not cutting you off.
All
That's
right.
how a conversation works.
Is it?
That's what you told me.
It is.
When we had a fight, yeah.
We have to go back and forth.
Yeah. Because I was like, let me finish my sentence. And he was like, that's not how a conversation works, Arden. Yeah, you guys should be here. That's fun. He's not always sweet.
Oh, I don't think.
Yeah, wait, here's a secret. I'm going to give all the secrets out about you.
Okay.
I'm not going to ask you a question. I'm going to tell them the truth.
Go ahead.
After he gets off the phone with all of you and answers you, he's so nice to all of you and gives you all the information you need or whatever, I'll ask the same exact question. And he's like, are you serious? You don't know that? You didn't pre-bolus? Oh my God.
So, okay, so I don't talk to you like that.
Okay.
And for the last 50 minutes, you've laid out that you don't really know what you're doing anyway.
Sometimes, okay, listen, I'm a child. If I forget to pre-bolus, or let's make it even better. If there's a bag of chips in front of me, I'm going to eat them, okay?
Okay.
So don't yell at me.
Do you think you get yelled at?
Yeah.
You don't think I'm just like...
You get upset. You're like, oh, you didn't pre-bolus. Oh my God, I'm like a diabetic god. How did you not do that?
Well, I've never said that, nor have I ever thought that.
You should start calling yourself that. I call myself Lady Jesus at school.
I should start calling myself that because you call yourself Lady Jesus?
Yeah.
Is this catching on, the Lady Jesus thing?
No one says it. Just me. We should get that sticker for the car.
Lady Jesus?
Yeah. Oh my God, imagine if they let us color in our parking spots at school. Mine would just say reserved for Lady Jesus.
I don't think they're going to let you do that.
I know, but they should.
Anyway, the pre-bolusing is really, really important.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay. So that's when we talk in future episodes, that's what we're going to talk about.
Oh, that seems so boring.
I know, but we're going to do it.
I don't know how to talk. Like, you're not going to... It's going to be you talking, not me.
Well, you could just be interactive.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's what I'll do. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Well, you could also... I'll think of questions while we're talking, and you'll answer them.
Why don't you have any questions written down? It seems like you're unprepared.
I don't usually... That's not how I prepare for
Very messy desk you have
My
here.
My desk is really messy.
Yeah.
Right now.
Wow.
Do you want to see some people's questions?
What?
Some people had questions for you.
Yeah, I don't want to see them.
Well, now you're talking, and you're going to see them.
No. I'm okay. We're almost at 1 hour. I need 7 minutes left, everyone.
So we're going to ask... We'll see what people's questions were, and then we will...
Well, let's go a little bit over 1 hour in case we need to edit some of this out.
Okay.
I really need this community service. I really want a parking spot.
Well, do you think that anything you've done right now will be of service to the community?
No. Not at all. Who needs to know that?
So I don't think that, by the way. I think that what you've talked about for the last hour is really interesting. And I think that a lot of parents will find what you said enlightening.
I think the dumbest question you've asked me is what my favorite social media app is.
Really?
Yeah, that was horrible. That was a horrible question. Just ask me my favorite color next time. Like, has nothing to do with anything.
That one you didn't like?
No, I didn't like that one.
You also didn't answer it.
Well, I don't have a favorite.
What's your favorite TV show right now?
Oh, I'm watching Teen Wolf at the moment, and it's a horrible show. I've never seen such horrible acting in my life.
Okay.
But Dylan O'Brien is a good looking man. So I'm going to keep watching it. But One Tree Hill is a good show, my favorite of all time. I could watch any Marvel movie religiously. Like, if you guys are, on Family Feud and they ask that question, or Jeopardy or whatever, phone a friend, it's me.
It's you.
That's the one time you get to request me on Instagram. And then what else?
You'll know the answer to
What else
questions.
do I like? Oh, I'm a very dystopian lover. Like the Hunger Games. This is a lot of bloody Dexcoms I'm looking at.
Yeah.
What is going on here?
And I'm scrolling through the pictures that are on the Facebook page right now, looking for a picture that I attached to a thing. And there have been a couple of people who put bleeders up on there.
Some of you need to get some better angles.
On their pictures?
Yeah.
You think you're critiquing people's photography?
Yeah, that's horrible. Oh, look, babies.
Aren't those kids cute? That post is the most popular.
What are their names? Oh, bad interviewer.
I'll look. Hold on a
No,
second.
you don't know, Dad. They even write their twin
No,
girls.
They're twin girls, but I asked if they named the babies after me.
No, that would be a horrible name.
And they did not, but the mother listed it. So let me find where I said it.
I'll tell you what I think of the names.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. I won't do that. I'm sure this will go horribly if I say anything.
I'm sure they're lovely names. I just don't remember. Hold
Okay.
on. I'm scrolling. Wow, you guys love this post so much. I can't even find my... Oh, here it is. Hannah and Nicole.
Mm-hmm. Wait, no, it says Hannah Nicole is in pink.
Yes.
I don't know how to say that other name.
Hadassah Grace.
Haiti? I like that one better.
You like Haiti?
Yeah, I like that better than Hannah.
Okay.
I mean, no offense to Hannah or anything, but I'm more of a Haiti person.
I don't think she can take offense to it. Looks like she's four minutes old.
Which one do you think it is? I think Hannah is...
Oh, that's interesting. Wait, don't answer. I'm going to guess. So one baby's in pink, one baby's in purple. And you're
Oh, wait, actually, I didn't even look over here, but I did now, and now I know who it is, and that's what I was going to say.
Okay.
Haiti looks more badass than Hannah.
You think so?
That's why I picked her.
She's looking more at the camera. Hannah's kind of got her hand over her face like...
Yeah, she's shy.
Why you... Yeah, please don't put
What
me
did
in
their
this.
shirts say? Worth?
Worth
Are you
it?
telling your children what they're worth?
No, I don't think that's what it says. Worth something.
Worth to...
I don't know.
I don't know. And you know what? I'm going to be honest. You don't need to tell me.
Well, yeah.
I'm going to move on with my life now.
You don't want anybody to...
Okay, can we get back to whatever we're doing here?
Let me find the thing.
That doesn't look like good food. Some of you need to learn how to cook.
You're critiquing people's food?
Yeah. Is that a selfie you took? That's horrible, Dad.
I was thanking people for something. Where is this picture at? God, you guys post so much stuff on this board, which is very cool, but I'm having trouble finding what I'm looking for because of that.
Reading? Who's reading?
People read. You're reading. What are you reading right now for school?
Oh, I didn't start any of that.
What are you supposed to read for school?
I don't know what it's called.
Do you have the book?
Yeah, it's downstairs.
You have a book.
2 books.
You have 2 books.
Yeah, AP Literature. Let's hope that goes well. I took AP Lang. I made it. I was also online the whole year, if that means anything.
Listen, while I'm scrolling, tell all the parents if their kids got a good education when they were online.
They did not. They got really good at cheating. And they're going to go back to school and take that exam they have to take on the first day of school in an AP class. And they're going to come home with a 0. And you're just going to sit down and eat dinner. Because everyone else got a 0 too. Except for that one girl who's a kiss ass who didn't cheat the whole year. Like no one cheated that year.
So you're saying a lot of people were cheating while they were online?
Yeah, everyone was cheating while online. Okay. Which is very weird because when I'm in school, I do not cheat. I feel very guilty if I do that.
Okay.
But I had given up. I was like, this is a joke, right? I was like, well, come on.
How were the teachers?
Is that me?
No.
That looked just like me
That
when I was little.
Yeah, the little girl pretended to kiss the fish.
Yeah, your child looks like me.
Yeah, when you were little. How about that?
Right? That looks just like me.
I think so, too. Let me look and see if we have a name.
That does look like me when I was little.
She does look a lot like you.
Maybe, what if that was Arden Benner? That would be really weird.
The other girl, the other Arden Benner. This person didn't put her name up, but her mom's name is Megan. And
Well, that's my aunt's name.
And it is your aunt's name.
We're very connected.
I don't know. It's spelled differently.
Yeah, I mean, we're not very connected, but
Probably not, yeah.
She does look a lot like me.
Yeah, okay.
We have the same head shape. That's actually what stood out to me was her head.
What shape is your head?
I don't know, whatever that is.
You don't. So you're aware that when you see your head shape on someone else, you know it's your head shape,
Yeah.
but you are not aware.
She did look like... like
no,
when I was
I'm
younger.
agreeing
Are we
with you.
fighting with each other? What's going on here?
I'm agreeing with you.
Look at this kid throwing up deuces.
He is throwing a peace sign at everybody. Is that a gang sign? That's peace.
Can you find this post?
I know it's.
I'm gonna have to leave because we have a couple seconds left, Dad.
Oh, you're staying until we're done. Just relax. Hold on.
Oh my God, he's sipping his water.
I'm thirsty. Let me I'll search for it instead.
Oh, you could have done that the whole entire time?
I don't know. I'm not great with the internet. Oh, it popped right up. That's embarrassing. I guess I could have just done that. All right, let's see if people had questions. So let me pull up all the comments.
Let's not answer the bad questions.
Okay.
Don't say them out loud because then they'll know their question's bad.
Well, they're going to think we're making hand signals to each other right now, which we're not.
No, I'll make a hand signal.
Well, no, you won't.
Yeah,
I do
will.
not make people think you're speaking behind their back.
It's not behind their back.
Okay. I hope it's her that interviews you. And
No.
that's what I said.
Heather? No.
No.
Next.
That's not going to happen. Hold on. Oh.
Pay her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not getting any money for this apparently because it's community service. I feel like I should get paid under the counter, but whatever.
It's under the table.
Whatever. I don't work with drugs, so I don't know.
Yeah, but when you have a job and you're not paying taxes, it's called under the table, not under the counter.
Whatever. All right. Anyways, Aaron, no money.
This person wondered, had you ever been on? Okay, this person asked, do you know that you're practically a celebrity?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not a celebrity. Until I'm on the red carpet with Anne Hathaway, I'm not a celebrity.
Why Anne Hathaway? Because she's in the best movie ever.
Devil Wears Prada.
Devil Wears Prada. Such a good movie.
Yeah, great movie. I just feel like Anne Hathaway is like, you've made it if you're on the red carpet with her.
With her.
Yeah.
But this person's point is that to the people listening to this, you that you may be like that.
I'm not a celebrity.
I don't think so. I'm not saying you are.
Yeah. Most people don't know my name in this town, so trust me, I'm not a celebrity.
Okay, now here's a super serious question. Do you realize the impact that you've had on the diabetes community in general and people's health?
I don't think I've done anything. I think this is all you.
But do you see that his point is that without you, I don't have to figure out diabetes?
I think that's a her. No, that's a him. I'm trying to read the name.
There's a woman with a middle name of Seth?
Why are you assuming?
I mean,
there's a man and a woman in the picture. So wait, let me see what the job is. I can figure it out by that. They don't give women good jobs.
They don't give women good jobs?
Yeah, not in this generation.
Oh, hold on a second.
Manager, manager. This is a man.
Okay. But so wait a second. Like, let's stop on this one for a second and be super serious. Who cares what? If you were the reason that, I don't know, I made a widget, right?
What the hell is a widget?
A little device that helps people with something. So let's say you were born and you had, all right, let's make something up specific. Let's say you were born and you had really fat fingers so you couldn't pick your nose. And I made...
What the hell?
And I made a little thing for you to pick your nose with. And then it turned out there were a lot of people with fat fingers that couldn't pick their nose. And we started selling them and it helped everybody get the boogers out of their nose. Would you be able to see that because of you, these people didn't have boogers in their nose anymore?
I don't think that would be because of me.
They do.
Okay, well then we have different views.
And they're grateful for it.
Okay, yeah, all right.
I think they're also grateful that you don't limit me from talking about you.
I'm not his mom. I can't do anything about that, so...
You could say, please don't say my period. But it ends up being really important. Your
well,
period.
it's too late because he's already said it and I didn't know, so...
But you've never come to me and said, please don't say that.
Yeah, I don't really... Whatever's happening here is just not my world, so whatever.
Right. And I've tried to make that clear to people, but I think some people don't understand. Okay. All right, let's scroll.
I can tell who's older based on the words they use.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't say anybody's name. Give me a word that tells me somebody's older.
Well, no, I can see they're going to know it's them.
Everyone listening won't know. Only the person that did it.
Oh, okay. Hooray.
Hooray?
Yeah, hooray.
And hooray says to you, older or younger than 35?
Older.
Okay. Do you see any young words?
I'm not a very fast reader, so hold on. No, not yet.
Can you verify that you are not sitting in the new chair?
Yeah, I tried to sit in that. He told me don't move it. So, yeah, no, trust me, I'm not sitting in it.
See, this person's interested in your perspective, which you've been very free with today, and I think that's excellent.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
He's not famous. Continue.
Okay, so I'm not famous, and I agree with you. What is
he thinks he's so cool because he showed up on that one app when you look up his name.
Oh, what was that?
I don't know what it's called.
It's like a
morphing app, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait. No kidding. There was an app where you could pull up famous people and morph your face with them.
Yeah.
And I was on there as a famous person. Yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah.
But it
also kind of fucking scary.
That my face was there?
Yeah.
I thought so too. It took me by surprise.
Yeah, I should be there. Apparently, I'm the good one here. I should be getting the money. Actually, technically, I do get the money. I wear a lot of clothes.
Yeah. When you guys support the sponsors, you are definitely paying for Arden's clothing. That's for sure. So, but take her question.
How did you convince me?
No, wait. But take this question.
Okay.
But take the word famous out of it. Does it
to have a dad everyone loves?
Well, everyone doesn't love me, but how does it feel?
She just said that.
That's what she said. But
why are you scrolling past it? I can't read it.
I feel uncomfortable.
Down. Uncomfortable?
Yeah.
What are you, 12? Let me read it. I don't know how to answer this question. Like,
so it doesn't feel different to you that
I don't really care if other people like you or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good answer.
Okay. Yeah. Next.
I think so you would say, for clarity, you've never walked around and thought, it's cool my dad has a podcast that people listen to.
No, I actually think it's kind of embarrassing to say it.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't tell people that you have a podcast. If people ask what my parents' job is, I tell people that mom works for a company.
You don't mention me?
Everyone kind of knows you have a podcast.
Right. Okay. So it doesn't come up.
It doesn't, no one ever, asked that question either.
Okay. I'm reading. Sorry. I have to be honest, some of you, the way you write, I don't understand what you're talking about. This woman's going to let her daughter listen. Do you think that's a mistake? Or do you think that her daughter will turn to her and be like, I don't know what that glucagon's called either?
I don't know what her daughter... You're asking me questions I clearly cannot answer.
You're interesting. You're definitely from a generation that will not generalize about some things.
I don't believe I connect to my generation whatsoever.
What generation do you connect to?
I don't know, but not this one, because I hate every child in this. Not your children, but everyone I know at my school. I'm not fond of.
What does that bother? What bothers you about?
They worry about the dumbest things.
Okay.
Like, apparently, I'll put this out there. Apparently, no one else thought it was funny to make your Instagram account name Ashton Kutcher. Like, Kutcher. Come on. Ashton Kutcher. That's hilarious.
Right.
I had 5 people say it was funny, and everyone else was like, that's so weird. I was like, you have no personality. But then I had to change it back because I was like, oh, colleges, look at your social media, and I don't want to be Ashton Kutcher. So
in general, you're not happy that people didn't understand the Ashton Kutcher
Yeah, no
joke.
one appreciated my cooch.
Well, last night, and we're not going to tell people, but I made a joke last night in front of your friends that only you got and none of them got.
Yeah, they didn't get it.
Right. This is sweet. This person says that...
I read that one already. I actually am a
awesome.
faster reader, apparently, because you're taking forever.
I had read it before as well.
Oh, okay.
I'm bringing it back up now so we can speak about
Doesn't she call us those crazy... Yeah, I do.
What?
Matt is correct.
Matt is correct?
I don't think you're crazy. I just think that it's crazy that you're listening to this.
So you've so far, as we scrolled through, agreed mostly with Matt.
Yes.
That's very interesting. Matt's from Australia. He's got a way different...
Oh, that's my dream accent.
Okay.
Yeah. You know how everyone asked if you could change one thing about your body, what would it be? Mine was not anything physical. Like, I want a different accent. I do not like, being American.
Well, my point wasn't about the accent. It was that Matt's got a different sensibility about him. There's an Australian sensibility. He's more matter of fact, like you. So maybe you're more Australian than you think.
Oh. Are you saying that maybe Chris Hemsworth would like me?
Yes. Maybe Chris Hemsworth will like you.
Okay.
All right. People are looking forward to it. Okay. Here you go. How accurate is this one?
That's a lot of reading.
I imagine her to be very chill and laid back. Are you chill and laid back?
I don't know how to answer questions about myself.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Right. I heard of blah, 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 whatever you want. I'm reading. Relax about diabetes since Scott keeps an exterior cool. Oh, he does not keep his cool.
I do too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's going to be our next episode. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Basically makes it look easy. Ninja skills.
Yeah.
I believe I'm a ninja.
You believe you're a ninja?
Basically, I imagine her as a pretty cool girl. I'm with Jessica.
Yeah. You believe in Jessica?
Yeah.
All right. Annie
I think she's younger.
You think Kate is younger because of how she wrote?
Oh my God. Yeah. I don't think she's young. I think she's younger.
It's interesting. Kate is the person who put your name in General Hospital.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe she's just like in the writing,
Do you want to thank her? No. You don't want to thank her?
I mean, okay. Next.
Okay. What about Tammy's idea? This might be really interesting. Would you answer questions
from children? I don't think I could put up with children.
No, I don't.
I've actually been told that the one job I should not have is a teacher or a nurse.
We wouldn't bring the children on the podcast.
No, oh, wait, what?
Yeah, they would just write their questions.
Oh, yeah, I can't just, this can't be a live talk with children. Like, I'll be like, listen, shut up.
No, but if their kids sent questions in, would you answer them? But would you answer them like if they said, how do you...
I don't think kids would understand what I'm saying, like little children. Wait, how old are we talking?
I don't know.
Because anyone like under the age of 12, I don't think their brain's developed yet, like where it needs to be to understand what I'm saying. So even 13-year-olds, they still have braces. So I don't think...
Do you think some people are going to be disappointed after hearing you talk?
Yeah. A lot of people are disappointed after they hear me talk. I don't know what the rest of that even says. She's using abbreviations.
All right. This person's just very excited.
Okay.
And says, do you think... She asks me if I think you're going to roll your eyes at me while we're doing it. You didn't roll your eyes at me, have you?
I don't roll my eyes at people.
Yeah.
I just tell them they're being stupid.
Okay. All right. Well,
I feel like these people have me all wrong.
Well, no.
Yeah.
You're a one-dimensional person to them.
I don't know what that means. That's not what I'm talking about.
What do you mean? How do you not know what that means? You love One Tree Hill. I bet you they say that all the time in that show.
What?
Do you want to tell people that you went to a One Tree Hill convention?
I actually went to 2 of them. Thank you very much. The first time I didn't get to meet Sophia Bush because the tickets were sold out. Yeah. But I met Chad Michael Murray.
Was that
and
good?
James Lafferty. James Lafferty, if your wife is listening to this, let's all talk about this for a second.
Go ahead.
James Lafferty decided to marry a diabetic. I'm a diabetic. So if he was looking for a diabetic, why not me? Literally 1 more year till everything's legal. Oh my God, he could have waited.
Well, you didn't put it in your Instagram bio, so how would he know?
Chad Michael Murray did like my photo though.
He did?
Yeah. And I don't think he's like the famous enough type to have someone else run it for him. So I think he liked the photo.
Cool. What's his wife's name?
I don't really know. I don't think she's American. I think she has some foreign name.
You don't know her name?
No, she's not. I know
she has type 1?
No, it's not Chad Michael Murray's wife. It's James Lafferty's wife.
Oh, James Lafferty's wife has type 1.
She's more famous than Chad Michael Murray's wife.
What's her name?
I don't know. Look up James Lafferty. Look up James Lafferty fiance. They just got engaged. I know everything. Oh, speaking of, wait, we should all start a club. Now I'm in with you guys. If we start a club oh yeah, that's her, Alexandra Park. Okay. Could have been me. Anyways, if we all start a club to get me on the One Tree Hill podcast with Bethany Joy Lenz, Hilary Burton, and Sophia Bush, then I'm in.
That you could
That
do?
I'll do for no community service hours.
Would you really be able to dig in and talk about that show?
Oh, I know everything about that show. It's probably not good.
What's your second favorite show?
I don't know. I'm a Gossip Girl fan. I like You. I can't wait for the season 3 to come out of You. Mm-hmm. That's something you probably shouldn't let your children watch.
Okay.
Yeah. I started watching that on a road trip in the car, and I realized that I probably shouldn't watch that in the car with you guys, but I did it anyways. Mm-hmm. What else do I like?
Well, what shows have you turned me on to?
New Girl.
Right.
That's a good show. If you don't like New Girl, I believe you don't have a sense of humor. Anybody on here who decides New Girl is not a good show, stop listening. You don't deserve to listen to this.
Hey, first of all, you can still listen to this.
No, I don't think you can.
But tell them what we do to Mom.
I don't understand. What do we she just doesn't have a sense of humor.
We have tried twice for Kelly
No,
to watch.
3 times. 3 times. I've started that show over 3 times for her.
And it's hilarious. And she never laughs.
Yeah.
Mom only likes TV shows with like the word Chicago in it.
Even the episode, if anyone knows what I'm talking about, the episode when Jess, Nick, and the like janitor or whatever in the apartment, like he tries to have a threesome with them. You probably can't put this up now.
I can.
Okay. When that happens, it is hilarious. And they start playing that song from Matilda. She did not even crack a smile. I was like, what?
Yeah, Mom's sense of humor is weird.
And Jess starts playing the drums in the air.
Yep.
Oh my God, come on. Anyways, they're engaged.
I see that. All right. So Alexandra Park has type 1 diabetes?
Yeah.
She can come on the show if she wants to.
I don't think she made a book about this. She's got money.
Let me ask you a question. If that girl came on this podcast, would you co-host that episode with me?
No, I still wouldn't do that. You could tell her I like her husband a lot.
And that's
actually no, don't make it creepy. We want to get lunch with them or something.
We don't want to make it creepy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just hope she doesn't listen to this.
He looks a lot older than you.
Yeah, he is a lot older. I think he's almost 40. You know what? No, he's in his 30s.
He's 35, it says.
Yeah, I can tell.
You can tell?
Yeah, he's in his 30s.
All right. Well, maybe this will get back to them. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Here's something interesting. I think New Girl is terrific. You introduced it to me during COVID.
Yeah.
When we were just like literally trapped in our house.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Oh, I'm getting hot again.
But you don't like Ted Lasso.
No, mostly because I think soccer's the worst sport to exist, and I can't. Anything that involves soccer needs to be shut off.
You're not.
I cannot do soccer. If your kid plays soccer, like good for them. I don't know if I can be friends with them.
What about when I introduced you to Pulp Fiction? You didn't like that either?
No, I didn't like that. I think all those movies like Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill. Wait, is it Kill Bill?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it is with that girl?
Yep.
Okay, all of those movies, everyone's like, oh, it's a cinematic masterpiece. It's so slow, which like I can appreciate to an extent, but like you gotta like, come on, let's go.
There's too much dialogue for you.
No, there's like not enough dialogue or something.
Okay.
There's like too much nothing happening.
So Black Widow, way better than Pulp Fiction?
Yeah. I also very big Black Widow fan. Mm-hmm. I really like the movie. I would not put that top 5 though.
Top 5 in your
my
movies.
Marvel category.
Oh, even in your Marvel category.
Yeah.
What are your top 5 Marvel?
Oh wait, we can't do this right now. This will take me a while.
Why?
Because I don't know. I think this is so hard. I'm a very big fan of the first Avengers movie.
Okay.
Thor Ragnarok, Winter Soldier, Endgame. I'm actually, a lot of people like Infinity War better than Endgame, but I'm more of an Endgame person.
Okay.
I really like Iron Man 3. I think that's the best one. If you disagree. I don't know, but I think we should make it clear that Captain America is the worst of the 6 Avengers.
You really don't like Captain America.
I don't dislike him, but he's so cheesy.
Right. And you didn't like Black Panther very much.
No. Oh, I feel like I'm going to get a lot of shit for that.
No, I don't think you would. You didn't like that
A lot
movie.
of people get shit for that. I don't know why.
For not liking Black Panther?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't hate it.
No, I don't hate it, but I think it's overhyped for sure.
What about the TV shows? Have they been good so far?
I liked WandaVision a lot. Mm-hmm. Loki like slowed down at some point, and they made it like too much, like talk less or something. I don't know. The Winter Soldier, Falcon. I was really lost in what the villain was. Like
Yeah.
What was that? That like was she like Irish? I don't know. What was what
The
was
girl
she
with
from?
the curly hair?
Yeah, the curly hair, the redhead.
And the freckles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand what. Like, where did she come from?
I don't know. So far, I agree with you. WandaVision was pretty good.
This is the best one, I think.
Yeah. Falcon and Winter Soldier.
That's my least favorite.
I wasn't sure what was happening. And Loki
started
really
good and then got worse.
Long.
But I think it's because it's supposed to be longer. The season's supposed to be longer. In the middle, kind of slowed down. I think it was going to pick back up.
There was a scene towards the end of the last episode.
We should become
of Loki.
like those like nerds who do this for fun.
We could do this.
Oh my god, yeah.
We already have the microphones. So at the end of Loki,
This isn't even diabetic related.
everything you have diabetes.
Okay, whatever.
At the end of Loki, there was a scene before they went into the house where they were outside of the whatever. I don't want to give it away for people. You know what I mean, though?
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Like, that guy has so many powers and they're doing nothing with him.
I kept thinking, did they mean to edit some of this out and they forgot? Like, why is this taking so long?
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
I actually can't wait for Hawkeye. If you dislike Hawkeye, you just don't understand. Watch Age of Ultron again.
He was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's legit.
Yeah.
And he's got a nice bond with Black Widow.
Yeah, exactly. And if you this is where I stand.
Go ahead.
Black Widow is my favorite Avenger of all time, but she still should have died. I think we should all. He had a family. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I know she was family with the Avengers, and she had her blah blah blah. She didn't have a kid, so you know what? She can go. She's my favorite, and she can still jump off that cliff.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, she's suing Disney.
Yeah, I heard about that. She should.
Mm-hmm. They're doing that thing where they're
Kevin Feige's on her side. He's helping her.
Yeah, they gave them contracts where they get pieces of the box office, and then they're releasing the movie online where there's no box office, so they don't get paid for that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're stealing from them, I think.
Yeah. And it's her last movie. Just give her the money.
Yeah. Plus, she married that guy with the big head.
Yeah.
So she's going to need money to buy hats.
Yeah. Let's all just hope and pray they get divorced and she ends up with Chris Evans.
Why?
Because they're meant to be, her and Chris Evans.
You think Chris Evans
And Scarlett.
and Scarlett Johansson should be together?
Yeah. That's something definitely went on when they were younger.
You think so?
Yeah.
Interesting. You liked him in Knives Out, right?
Yeah. I think he's a good actor. His character, like, I want to punch him across the face.
You don't like... So Captain America's too earnest for you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's actually, I had to take a quiz at school that was like they give you like 30, I don't know what we call like 30, what's the word? 30, like, I don't know, just like things about you. They put them in order. Mm-hmm. My last one was spirituality, but my second to last one was kindness.
Kindness fell pretty far down the list.
My first one, it was like, I had like sarcasm, like humor, bravery, like something like, I don't know, like trust, like all that was at the top. Oh, also at the bottom was like work, like teamwork.
So we're going to wrap this up, okay?
Okay.
Let me ask you a question. How much of what you said today was sarcastic?
I'm not trying to be sarcastic.
No, I don't think you're trying to do anything. I think you're being yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't know. I guess an hour and 22 minutes of it.
You think you're generally sarcastic?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not a very I'm a serious person, but like emotions aren't my thing.
Okay.
I think you should deal with that and I'll deal with mine.
Okay.
Yeah. Like if you're crying, it's not on my shoulder.
That's a t-shirt. If you're crying, it's not on my shoulder.
Yeah.
You should copyright that. That's a great idea.
Yeah, like if my friends are upset, I'm not the person to go to. If someone is upset, don't text me.
No, you get very like analytical about it.
Yeah. Just like suck it up.
Yeah. You're like, this happened and then she did this and then that happened. That's reasonable that she's upset. Now let's get past it.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. That's how everyone should think.
You think everyone should think like you?
Yeah. Like
Tell me
genius.
again what your insulin pump's called?
It doesn't matter. You see what I mean? Doesn't matter.
My phone will not stop beeping. Oh my God. It's the dentist office that wants to know how Cole's hygiene experience was today.
He went to the dentist?
Unbelievable.
Cole's tiptoeing outside the door right now. I can hear him. Yeah.
You can hear him outside?
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to get back together and do this again.
Oh, great.
Okay. But we're going to talk specifically about using your insulin, understanding the Dexcom, understanding the Gvoke, understanding the Omnipod, understanding your meter, understanding all of it. Okay? Because listen to me. don't get distracted now. You're doing great. Okay?
I got distracted.
All right.
I'm like a squirrel.
What we're going to do is we're going to have these talks. They might not be this long. Okay. Like we might break them up into little sections, and we're going to talk about each thing individually. And I'm going to do my best to tell you everything that I think you need to know if you were going to just leave right now and take care of yourself. Okay?
I could leave right now and take care of myself.
Do you think your A1C would be in the mid-5s?
Whatever.
Do you understand why that's important?
Yeah. No, yeah, that's important. Sorry, I was not thinking. I was reading this.
Okay.
We really need to get her on this show.
You're reading about James Lafferty still?
Yeah.
Should I just get this off the screen so you don't get confused by it? There. I get rid
That
of it.
is not a real site that they have. They're not famous enough to be on TMZ.
No, it's like on thenot.com.
You know what? Don't get them on this because they're going to hear how poorly I'm talking and they're not going to like me. Or they're really great people and they're going to be like, you know what? She's right. I'm a D-list celebrity. It's fine. Whatever. I had 5 minutes of fame.
They're still some of your favorite celebrities, though. What's it?
I don't know who that woman is.
Oh, you don't know who?
She's in a show.
Alexandra Park.
Yeah.
She's in the Royals.
Yeah, whatever that is.
I think that's FX. Is that even famous?
That's what I'm saying.
I might be more famous than her.
Oh, interesting. Well, she gets one of these on the side. You're not more famous than her.
She's from Australia.
Oh my God.
See? She got it. She got him with the accent.
I told you.
You blew it.
I told you guys.
All you had to do. She's been in one TV show and what appears to be a very bad shark movie, if I'm guessing.
12 feet deep.
What is 12 Feet Deep about?
I'm guessing a shark, Dad. Oh, she's also in his new show.
What's his new show?
He made a show with another guy from One Tree Hill called Everyone is Doing Great. It's on Hulu.
Everyone is doing great.
I think I heard it did good. Wait, click on it. Let's see if that's a lie.
I believe you mean I heard it did well.
Whatever. They don't teach me anything. I pray to God that the guidance counselors don't have to listen to this.
Can you imagine? They're like, we are not giving her... We're not giving her community service for telling us that the kids at school are... What did you say earlier?
What I said, drug addicts.
All right. Anyway.
You should also get Harper from Wizards of Waverly Place. She is also a diabetic.
Yeah. What's her name?
I'm sure a lot of these celebrities are going to be diabetic in like 3 years.
You think people are just getting more diabetes? Because this is type 1, right?
Yeah, I know, but
she's type 1, isn't she, Alexandra?
Yeah, she put out a book about it.
She put out a book.
Sugar, I think that's it. Sugar High.
Sugar High.
Have any of you read it?
The unexpected journey of an inexperienced type 1 diabetic.
See, get her on. Experience her.
Let me see something. Let's check into this book for a second. Where's Amazon when you need it?
Burp.
You don't burp into the thing.
I didn't. I turned.
Hey. She just put this book out.
Yeah. Get her on.
Maybe I could.
I think I could totally do it. I could get them on.
You think you could get her to come on?
No. That was a total lie. But I could try.
Were you going to hit her up on Instagram?
I feel like you could use the whole thing like we gave you all that money for a photo op and just be on the podcast.
Because you paid to take a picture with her boyfriend who's
Yeah.
going to be her husband?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So it seems pretty okay to me.
Okay.
That was a lot of money for that photo op.
The show's pretty popular in Australia. Maybe she knows it. It really is.
What show?
My
Oh,
podcast.
this?
Yeah.
This is not a show.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
What makes this different than anything else?
Like everything, we're doing this in a room that's painted a horrible color. I don't know who picked it.
It's Mom. It's the spare bedroom color.
Yeah, Mom's really not good at this stuff.
At color picking?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so, all right. I really do want to stop. I want you to tell me.
No.
Yeah, you're going to tell me something. Okay? So look at me in the face. Stop looking at that.
I can't look at you in the face.
I'm going to put that away.
I'm going to look at the painting.
Okay, look at the painting and listen to me.
Okay.
What do you think the most important part of managing insulin is?
What?
Be serious. Like, what's
you're asking me questions I genuinely don't have an answer to.
Okay, then why do you think you'd be okay taking care of yourself?
Because it's not that big of a deal.
What if you eat French fries? What happens if you eat French fries?
give myself insulin. What?
But then what happens later?
Give myself more insulin.
Actually, close your loop, please.
You close the loop.
You close the loop.
You
You're
do
near
it.
your phone.
No, you're closer to it. I can't bend right now.
Are you going to make me get the phone?
Yeah.
No, get the phone.
No, you get
You'll
the
come
phone.
off poorly if you don't get the phone.
No, you get the phone.
Get the phone.
Get the phone.
Come on.
Your pants don't match your shirt. You get the phone.
My pants don't match my shirt?
Yeah.
I'm being punished?
Color crime. Get the phone. Oh, wait. Color crime. That sounds horrible.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
It sounds like a crime if I put on bad colors that don't go together.
Yeah, they don't.
All right. Well,
Are you wearing your Outer Banks pants?
so if I have shorts on that look like they're for the beach, they're my Outer Banks pants.
Yeah, that's the only beach I remember going to when I was little.
You don't remember St. John?
Yeah, that's completely different. That's like an island.
Oh. It's an island's just a giant beach, you know.
Yeah, but it's different. The Outer Banks is not like St. John.
No, it's not.
Yeah, exactly.
They're two different experiences.
That's what did I not? What?
But they're still both beaches.
Oh, no, they're not.
They are. Okay, so what do you think the most important thing is?
I'm so sweaty.
You're sweaty?
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't say that in the microphone. I don't really edit this.
Anyone have a good deodorant brand?
You need a new deodorant?
Yeah.
Yours doesn't work?
No, not for smelling purposes, but like sweating purposes.
You need an antiperspirant?
Yeah.
Maybe people will send in suggestions.
Nah, don't do that.
Don't
I'm
think
not
so?
gonna read them.
Okay, so when we talk, coming up in these other episodes, here's what I feel like we're going to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Yeah.
We're going to talk about your basal and how to get it right and how to change it if you need to. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about pre-bolusing your meals. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about how different foods need different amounts of insulin. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about how to handle fat and protein when it makes your blood sugar go up later.
Okay.
Okay. And we're going to talk about other things, like how you can help yourself if you're in a real bad situation.
I'm not gonna be in a bad situation.
Just in case you are, it would be nice to know how to handle it, right?
I can handle it.
Well, what if you passed out?
Right now?
So your
I'm right next to you.
so
I'll
your
be fine.
your blood sugar is so stable.
You're asking me a question. If I pass out, I can't help myself. So it's over.
Well, what if you knew it was going to? What if you could look at your CGM and say to yourself, "My blood sugar's falling. I can't stop it. I could do something now to stop myself from passing
No,
out."
drink a juice or something.
Right. What if that doesn't work?
I'll drink another juice.
So you have no context for that because it just doesn't happen to you.
Yeah.
Do you know why it doesn't happen to you?
Because I have a diabetic god next to me.
No, that's not why. It's because your basal's really well set. You do a really consistently decent job of pre-bolusing your meals.
I don't think we can do another one of these. I can't listen to that for another hour.
Your settings are right. And that's the stuff we're going to go through next.
All right.
Okay? Yeah. Are you excited talking to the microphone?
No, I'm not excited at all, actually.
That part you're not going to like?
No.
All right, but we're going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I really want to thank you for doing this with me today.
Yeah.
Would you like to say goodbye to everybody?
I would just like to say that if Haiti grows up to be like more badass than Hannah, I called it.
I believe it's Hattie.
No, I think it's Haiti.
You think they're calling their kid Haiti?
Yeah.
I believe it's Hattie.
I think it's Haiti.
Why would you think it's Haiti? Hatt, right? Wasn't it?
It's DD.
It was DD?
Yeah.
That sounds more like Hattie.
No, it sounds like Haiti to me.
Haiti is Hati.
It sounds like Haiti to me.
Haiti's a country. You know that, right?
Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay. Hold on. Let's see. All right, so I can't believe this is what we got done. This is what we're talking about. Hannah Nicole. We're not arguing about how that's pronounced.
Yeah, I know how that's pronounced.
Hadassah Grace.
Is it Hadassah?
Yeah, but it's Hattie. Why would someone call their kid Haiti?
I think it's a cool name.
Hate-E?
Haiti, yeah, it's a cool name.
Well, that's not what they're calling the kid.
You should try it.
You want them to change the baby's name?
No, I don't need to change it. Just try it out.
For like a week?
Yeah. She responds to it.
So I'm going to tell you I think it's Hattie.
I don't know. We're going to have to ask Chelsea. Is that her name? Yeah.
Her name is Chelsea.
Chelsea. It sounds like a character's name.
I don't know that she wants her last name.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Beep.
All right. Well, I'll cut out her.
I bet it's fine.
That's
she put her kid online.
That's a private Facebook group. Only the people who are members in there can see that.
Oh, well then why don't they just join? Look, I'm getting you more people. Now, if you join, you can see children.
You get to see the babies?
Yeah.
It is a really good Facebook
And we
group.
can all fight if it's Haiti or whatever hell he said.
It's clearly not Haiti.
It should be Haiti. I think they should try it.
But you see now that it's not.
I don't know. I'm still against it.
What do you think we should call this episode? Haiti or Hattie?
No.
I think it's going to be called Conversation with Arden Part 1.
Oh, no, that's boring. Don't do that.
What should we call it then?
Call it, I don't know what to think.
Do you believe that people have gotten to know you during this? A little bit better?
No, I think people who don't understand my sense of humor think I'm a real brat right now.
You think they think you're a brat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would tell you that I think you...
A lot of people think that I treat you poorly, like my parents poorly.
Oh, I don't feel like that.
Yeah. I don't know. Being white is completely different. That's what I've learned.
Being white?
Yeah. Because none of my friends, all my friends are like foreign of some sort.
Okay.
And their houses are so much different.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Let's go through this one at a time. So you have a lot of Indian friends?
Yeah. Italian.
They all treat their
Filipino.
parents differently.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're much more like reverent of them.
Yeah.
Especially Filipino, right?
Maybe, I don't know.
Which one of your friends would dare to be harsh against their parents? Don't say their names.
I know who.
Say their background instead.
Italian.
Okay. That's the besides you. So would you agree?
But she's also the closest to like I don't know, like more Americanized.
But then people from other countries who are more recent immigrants.
No, like what I'm saying is I have friends. I will openly curse and come home and say what I think. Like
Right.
I do not hold back what I believe. Like I will tell you what I think. And I've had friends who are like, "Oh, I could never say that to my parents."
But do you think that has anything to do with our background and not
Being white?
Yeah.
Yeah, 110%.
You think it's that?
Yeah.
It's not that mom and I are just open-minded and we let you say what you want?
No, wait, I need to move this chair.
You can move your chair. You sticking to things?
Yeah, I have a skirt on and I'm sticking.
All right.
Wait, I have shorts on under this. Hold on.
I mean, it's okay.
Okay.
Let's get back on the mic. So you don't think it's because mom and I like consciously raised you to say what you think?
That's part of it. Yeah. I actually talked about this last night with Liv and Sanj.
What did you guys talk
About cursing. We're talking about cursing. We were saying how like when we were younger, like a lot of like houses would like they'd be like, "Oh, there's a baby in the house, like don't curse." And I was like, we didn't really do that. Like we grew up like cursing is just part of life, just do it. And then we were just talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think, if you want to hear something I think seriously, I think you should be allowed to speak the way you want to speak. I think you should be able to say what you want to say. I think there have been times in your life where your opinion is not fully formed, but it doesn't mean that it's not your opinion at that moment. It is difficult as a parent sometimes to have something thrown in your face. It's hard when you're wrong and you say something, but I still let you have your opinion. And it's often you're right.
You could be wrong.
Often you're right about it, and it's difficult for me because I'm faced with the idea that I was wrong. And I think some parents don't want to hear that they're wrong. So that's where you can't say these
Yeah, a
things.
lot of you are wrong.
Well, I'm wrong a lot, right?
Unless your kid's just, really wrong, all the time. Unless they're going down a bad path.
Yeah.
You're probably right.
So you think in general, like day-to-day stuff that doesn't involve you becoming a meth dealer, parents are not understanding what's happening?
With kids?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
You will not generalize.
No,
you're funny.
I don't care.
You won't generalize, but you do generalize. You're like, I am not generalizing about people, but white people are definitely like this.
Yeah, for sure.
And
I'm white, so I can definitely say that.
You can say that. Well, okay. I'm not stopping you from saying it.
Let's be honest here. Mm-hmm. The worst group of people is white boys. Not white men, but white boys.
Those are the worst group of people.
They're the most oh my God.
How
just
do you mean that?
If you punch them in the face once, I think they'd be okay. I think they just need a slap in the head.
You think white boys need to be slapped in the head once?
Yeah.
Why is that? You're from a very diverse place. We live in a fairly diverse place.
Yeah. A lot of white boys who live here look like they have rocks in their head. I think if you just slap them across the face once, they might be okay.
Maybe just make the rocks into a brain?
Yeah.
Okay. And you think that has something to do with their background?
Yeah.
Why would that be?
I don't know. Maybe they just have a more stupid look on their face. I don't know. Maybe they're more unattractive. Who knows, Dad?
Do you think that other backgrounds have it more together?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Because maybe it's because their parents didn't let them curse and say what they thought.
I mean, maybe. You know what? I don't know.
I know you don't know. I don't know how you started talking about this.
Oh, neither do I, actually.
We were talking
Wait,
about...
what were we talking about?
Hattie.
Yeah. Wait, how did we get here?
I don't know.
Someone comment down below. I'm just kidding. This isn't YouTube, is it?
Yes, it's not YouTube. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So when should we get back together and record the other stuff? When would be good for you? Keeping in mind...
anytime before September 2nd.
So we're going to need to get on the calendar and do this a bunch of times.
Yeah.
All right. Well, why don't we say goodbye to everybody and then we'll pick some other days.
Wait, I can't do it on Paul's birthday.
You can't do it.
Wait, take that out of here.
You can't say Paul's name. Oh. He's a friend.
Well, wait, take that out. That was a joke too, so take that out.
Okay.
Please take that out.
All right, fine. All right. So we'll pick some dates here.
I definitely can't do it when Cole has an eye appointment.
You think that'll stop us?
I'm very busy that day.
We could do tomorrow. We could do tomorrow and Sunday.
No, that's his birthday.
But we could do tomorrow and Sunday, and then we we could do tomorrow and Sunday, and then maybe finish up next weekend, and we'd be done.
Just burp?
I did. I'll have to edit that out.
Ew, disgusting.
What do you think? You want to do it like that? We'll do a little more tomorrow, a little more Sunday.
I don't think I can do this again tomorrow.
You can.
Enough speaking for today.
We're not going to talk nearly as long.
Oh, what's the weather like tomorrow?
I think it's supposed to be on 80.
I don't know. Maybe I'll go out tomorrow.
Okay. Well,
actually, I am going out tomorrow with Mom.
Okay. Well, we only need an hour.
Yeah. If any of you know how to sew, I will pay you to do my portfolio.
What, you want to cheat to get into college?
No, I'm not cheating to get into college. I just need a little help, a little push.
So well, let's finish with that then. What do you want to do in college?
Oh, I don't know.
What are you interested in?
I don't need them to know my whole life story.
Okay,
it can end here.
That they're not allowed to know?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
This is where it gets personal.
Yeah.
You guys can hear all about my bloody hoo-ha, but...
Not what you're generally interested in college?
I don't want you guys to know anything else about my life.
All right, well then we'll stop it right here. Thank you for doing this.
Oh, okay, yeah.
A huge thank you to Omnipod. Get a free 30-day trial of the Omnipod Dash today at omnipod.com/juicebox. And don't forget that there's no need to wait for the next big thing to come, because the Omnipod promise tells you that you can upgrade to Omnipod's latest technologies for no additional cost as soon as they're available to you and covered by your insurance. Terms and conditions apply. Omnipod.com/juicebox. And get yourself a Dexcom G6 continuous glucose monitor right now. Right now, Dexcom.com/juicebox. Links in the show notes. Links at juiceboxpodcast.com. I have a couple more things to say before this is over. I just want to say here at the end, in case 20 years from now, an adult Arden comes back and listens to that. Arden, I love doing this with you. I think you're terrific. I love you. I hope you guys come back and listen to me and Arden talk some more about management stuff. We're going to do our best on a father-daughter level. I don't imagine it's going to go incredibly well, but I'll get to tell her what we need from her, and we'll get to hear her responses about what she understands, what she thinks she can put into practice, and maybe we'll have to make some plans for how to get to where we need to be before she takes off for college. One way or the other, it should at least be funny. So there'll always be that.